This is this week's newest of the new display for the week starting November 2nd. So we've got some great titles to share. Remember, these are brand new books. You are literally the first student to check these books out. So definitely take advantage if you enjoy being the very first one to crack open a book and read it. So let's get started here. We've got the first one here by Margaret Peterson Haddix. I love this author so much. This book is called The Remarkables. You may know her name. She wrote the Among the Hidden series, the Found, Sent, Sabotaged series, all science fiction books. Well, this one is a mystery story. It stars Marin and her neighbor Charlie, and they hope that by preventing a disaster that occurred 20 years ago, they can save Charlie's dad from a future of guilt and self-destructive behavior. She's such a phenomenal author, and I know that this mystery book is sure to be a hit as well. Claudette Colvin, Twice Toward Justice. This book celebrates the life and actions of 15-year-old African-American Claudette Colvin, who was arrested for refusing to give up her seat on a Montgomery bus almost a decade before Rosa Parks committed the same act of civil disobedience at that time. It includes a lot of black and white photographs, sidebars, first-person accounts. It is a biography, but what an interesting story to read about a girl who changed history and to learn more about this person who lived during the civil rights era. Very fascinating book. And look at all those awards it's won. Isn't that amazing? Four little medals on the cover of that book. That's incredible. The Boy at the Top of the Mountain by John Boyne. You may know this author from The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. In 1936, a French boy named Perrault must leave his Paris home to live with his Aunt Beatrix, who is a servant in a lavish household in Austria. This is no ordinary wealthy Austrian family either. It is the home of Adolf Hitler. Perrault adopts the German name Peter and finds himself becoming friends with the enigmatic Nazi leader. In spite of warnings from his aunt, he never thought that there would be such consequences. Wow, what a powerful story that's going to be, right? If you've read The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, you might love this one. We do have some new biographies on hip hop stars. Here's one on Cardi B. If that's somebody you're interested in, definitely check that one out. Another fiction book, this one's called The Whispers by Greg Howard. Riley's life consists of sorrows and wishes. His mom has disappeared, and at the end of his wits, Riley turns to the whispers, mythical creatures in the woods his mom once told him about that grant people's heart's desire if only they bring the whispers tribute. So a fantasy book, if you guys like fantasy books, that's a great one. How about a graphic novel? This one's by Robin Ha. It's an illustrated memoir. It's called Almost American Girl. It's about a South Korean girl named Chun and her single mother. They leave for America on vacation and end up staying after her mother announces she's getting married. Chun changes her name to Robin and tries to fit in at her local high school where she doesn't know the language. When her mother enrolls her in a comics drawing class, she begins to feel more at home in the United States. Great book about belonging in a graphic novel format. How fun. Zenobia July. This one's by Lisa Bunker. Zenobia moves from Arizona, where she's lived with her father, to Maine to live with her aunts, wanting to start a new life. Instead of improving her coding and hacking skills on the computer, she works at making new friends and living openly as a girl for the first time. Then hateful memes are posted on the school's website, and Zenobia knows she has the skills to locate and identify the culprit, but is worried how her new community will react. Great, important story for this time. Great realistic fiction book. The Dragon Egg Princess, another great fantasy book. If you enjoy magic and spells, this would be a great one. It follows a family that is from a long line of forest rangers tasked with protecting magical forests of Kitahara, home of powerful supernatural creatures. It's by Ellen O, and she is a phenomenal Asian American author. She is wonderful. History of Gaming, what a great nonfiction book for those of you gamers out there. And then this final one, an informational book called Infinite Hope, a Black artist's journey from World War II to peace. It's a memoir of African American artist Ashley Bryan, in which he recounts his service as a Black soldier in the segregated army of World War II. Includes sketches and paintings where he recorded his experiences. Very interesting story. Gosh, we've had a nice diverse collection of books here this week for our newest of the new. Click the button underneath this video for a list of the books featured here and place them on hold to check them out.